Defense giant SAAB has found a wingman in the Adani Group. Both companies have now proposed manufacturing the Gripen E, which is a single-engine fighter jet for India. That is, if they win the bid. They will be going head-to-head, remember, with Tata, Lockheed Martin combined, which is also in the race for 120 single-engine fighter jets that the Indian Air Force would be acquiring. Rituparna, Bhuyan, who's been tracking that story, joins in with all the details. Ritu, over to you.
The Indian Air Force will shortly be releasing a tender for 120 single-engine fighter jets, and foreign companies are already lining up and tying up with Indian companies. Today we saw SAAB, which is a Swedish company, announcing a partnership with Adani's, and they will be pitching their Gripen E fighter for the 120 single-engine fighter contract. In June, we saw Lockheed Martin and Tata's tying up, and they will be pitching their iconic F-16 fighter aircraft for the same contract. Now, as far as the contract is concerned, it will be done through what is known as a strategic partnership model. This is a totally new way of procuring weapon systems by India. Two parallel processes go on. The first process is, of course, to choose a set of Indian companies in the defense sector. There is an expression of interest, after which an evaluation and shortlisting of a set of Indian companies take place. The second process is, of course, selection of what is known as foreign OEMs. The government reaches out to foreign OEMs in the defense space with an RFI, which is a request for information, and then after technical evaluation, choose multiple OEMs in that particular segment. What happens after that is that the Indian government expects the set of Indian companies and the foreign OEMs to talk to each other, form joint ventures, and then pitch for that particular program. In this case, it is the single-engine fighter program, and of course, the lowest bidder will win the contract. Now, this is interesting because Indian Air Force till now has not announced any RFI or request for information or any other contract details, and yet we are seeing foreign companies tying up with Indian companies. We'll have to wait and see how this pans out in the coming months. As I said, this is a totally new way of procuring weapon systems. In fact, these weapon systems will be manufactured in India. This is the intent of the strategic partnership model, which will be used to buy single-engine fighters for the Indian Air Force.
Collaborate with credible and committed global partners like SAAB, who are willing to team up for the long term and willing to transfer state-of-the-art technology and skills. Gripen is a modern, multi-role fighter aircraft featuring state-of-the-art technology and will be offered to the Indian government as one of the best solutions for India's single-engine fighter aircraft.
Well, first of all, of course, we focus on the fighter jet. But as I said down there, we will also make other projects. So we will do more than the Gripen, and we will start with the things that we know already that we can materialize. Then, of course, it's a tender process. We need to really please, in the end of the day, the user and the government here to feel that they are investing in the right way. And that I think we can really do in a good way together with Adani.